Welcome everyone to a brand new video. Today I'm very excited. We're going to be going down nostalgia road again today because recently I had a load of fun going back and visiting my very first Minecraft world called Alia's Adventures. We all chatted away about the good old days, my very first Minecraft series, and many of you guys said it was the reason you found my channel all of those years ago. And honestly, I just really enjoyed seeing all the things I built, the world and how it formed from day one until the final episode I ever played on that world. And as I was watching that video back today, I was like, you know what? I then moved on to another series, and I would actually really enjoy revisiting that world as well, because I haven't touched that in, again, many years. Now, I am on edge at the moment because I don't know how I've managed this, but I've actually managed to pull up that old world. It was called Alia's Quests. It was a continuation of the first series with me going on a big quest, which I'll show you guys, to actually save a kingdom, technically. I know it sounds quite crazy, but it was what I was set out to do. Also, pet and zoo loads of animals, which is what I ended up doing because it's my first ever modded Minecraft adventure. And I have managed to recreate that world by dragging the old save off of an old hard drive, rebooting an old version of Minecraft, getting all of the old mods, and somehow nothing is crashing. I do not know how this is working, but hopefully everything runs smoothly because I'm very excited to show you guys this. So let's just jump into the world and take a look and see if you guys remember me playing this back in the day. If you do, give a big fat thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite zoo animal was back in the day, because oh my gosh, I had so many animals in this series. It was absolutely crazy. So as I said, this is my first modded Minecraft adventure, and a Spanish YouTuber called Willy Rex really helped me set this up and put a load of mods together. As you can see, it's quite cool because I can actually pull out a sword and a shield as well, and you can see them on my back actually. So that wasn't in vanilla Minecraft back in the day. And this was my humble abode, my humble building. Now, the buildings I'd say in this series weren't quite as strong as the Alia Adventure series, but the animals definitely made up for it. So, as you can see, the bunnies kept on escaping. In fact, I even named this bunny Stop Escaping, and I jumped back on the world, and what has it done? It has freaking escaped. There was Terry the tortoise, my first ever tortoise, which, if I remember correctly, I don't want to hurt him, but I'm sure I could ride on the back of him. Yo, no, what? What? I could put him on my head. I completely forgot how this worked. Oh my gosh, Terry, don't go and hurt yourself, buddy. Oh my god, bunnies literally were ridiculous. So this is where we started off in this big open world here. I modded it to have extra animals, extra buildings, and also very hard mobs as well. And it was tough. Nighttime was very tough. But let's start outside. Let's take a look inside the building. We'll go and check out the zoo in a second, which is just opposite my house. And we'll also go in a teleport that I have not been in many years. I literally cannot remember where it takes me to, but I'm sure we'll remember when we go and visit it, guys. So let me know if you guys watched Alia's Quest as well. Maybe some of you guys started on Alia's Quest rather than Alia's Adventures. We had little Kerry here, Kerry the kitten, who grew up to be a beautiful cat and was very angry at me most of the time until we built it a little, like, litter tray, a little sort of sitting area and some food, and we gave it its own trees, a little scratch post as well. Now, I'm trying to remember what was in here because it's quite a cool little build, but unfortunately, I think we had a little bird in there, which ended up dying, the poor thing. I can't remember why. I think it got trapped in the glass, and unfortunately, it was never seen again. But this, I think, was my favorite, one of my favorite things in the game. So, if you named the tortoises the right name, Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think there's meant to be a fourth one. I have no idea where he's gone. Who's the red bandana guy? I don't know, but he's not here right now. He's escaped or something. You could actually get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in turtle form. Now, I can't quite remember how this works. Okay, I've just gone and picked him up again. But I do remember that you could actually take the weapons off their backs and, like, have, like, nunchucks and stuff. Have I got them on me? No, I don't. It's got a load of potions and a load of awesome weaponry. But you could actually take their weaponry off their back, which is pretty damn awesome. Look at them trying to escape again. Stay in there. So this is my little house. As I said, it wasn't quite as impressive as my Alia Adventures house, but I think we did so much building in that first series that I wanted to move away from that and just focus more on the animals and do a little bit more traveling. So as we came in, what have we got in these chests? There's a load of dirt, a lot of armor. You may notice that the textures are... Oh my god, Carrie! Jeez Louise, can you see what I mean? Honestly, Carrie was always angry at me. She was never a big fan. Back then, I didn't actually have my own cat, so technically Carrie was my first cat. And we didn't get along, unfortunately, as much as I loved her. She didn't love me quite as much. So I modded it but also skinned it as well. I think I quite like the skin. It fitted like sort of the theme of the series. Got a few little horse armor in there as well. A few other craftables and foodie bits in there as well. Now that's a teleporter. I'm not going to go in it quite yet because I genuinely cannot remember where it leads. I don't want to go somewhere and not come back. And I think I built this as like a load of additions to put on top of an elephant. But we do actually have an elephant outside, and I'll go and show you guys it in a bit. We never actually ended up putting it on it. This is like, I think this turned up to be our sort of like craftable slash sort of like potion area of an upstairs, which again was like open ceiling for whatever reason. We like the darkness, I don't know. We did end up killing the ender dragon and getting the beautiful, actually I think it was the ender dragon, getting the ender egg. And then we had honestly what I think is quite an impressive bedroom with a great balcony view just as the sun is setting, which is a great excuse to go to bed actually in this double bed. Wait for the sun to come back up again, and then we'll go and check out the zoo just over there, because trust me guys, the zoo was the most impressive part of this world. Alright guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are up and about. Can I jump over the fence? No, I cannot. I'm just trying to make some sort of... No, you know what? I reckon I can make a sneaky escape here, guys. Hold on. This may hurt a little bit, but I reckon we can do it. Yes, we are out, guys. We are out. Actually... I think this is the first area I mined all the way down there. I'm not going to bother going down there because, to be honest with you guys, I think it is just a mine shaft with, like, gravel that has been mined away back in the day just to get myself some of the starting items. Now, across here, I do remember this. Hopefully, he's still alive. Yay, Manny the Mantine was here. This guy honestly died quite a lot, and in between episodes, I had to keep on rebooting the save. Because as you can see, he's on half health, and sometimes he'd get stuck in the sort of the brick around the edge, and he'd die on me and have to come and bring him back to life. I think it's one of the first water Pokemon, water animals we actually ended up taming and getting for ourselves. We had a little wheat farm going on here, melon farm and a carrot farm, all beautifully listed, can I say, with little candles around the edge to make sure that even during the night time they were growing away. No idea where this was meant to lead to. I feel like I was building something back in the day. Can't remember exactly what it was, but this very cool, which I think little like brick walkway led us to, welcome to MoreAliA Zoo. Welcome, welcome. Which was very, very awesome. I remember spending a lot of time on this, putting all the bits together, getting all of the animals. And I think we actually ended up getting a lot of them through eggs, if I remember correctly, and then spawning in the animals. And it still wasn't an easy task. So over here, we have the deadly snake pit with Steph, Scott, Steven, and Plain Snake. I think that was a joke to do with snakes in the plane from you guys. I honestly can't remember. But you don't want to go in there because they will hurt you. They do give you eggs as well, though. And then we got... Oh, my God. I forgot about these guys. What the hell? What's this? What Blackbird? What are you doing over there, buddy? We have got Komodo dragons, Katie and Kenny, the Komodo dragons. Can you see the theme here? Snakes, Steven, Steph. What else have we got going on? Manny, Mantine, Kenny, the Komodo dragon. These guys were awesome. And I think getting their eggs was extremely, extremely hard. I think I had to go out into the desert and slay some and get their eggs. We then had the rattlesnakes. This guy was just called Cobra. I think I got a little bit lazy there. We also had Sammy and Grassy the snake. I can't quite remember if I named him. Hey, Birdie the bird, you're meant to be in your cage. What are you doing? Can I pick him up? No, I'm sure I can pick him up, actually, because I remember flying with him. Oh my gosh, what is he doing out there? Well, these guys are making a lot of noise. We have Petal the panda and just Panda the panda with some little bamboo here to keep them entertained. A little water pond as well. He's come to join us. Let's see if I can pick him up. I'm sure I can. Yo, I can, look. Birdie the bird is back. So this guy was awesome because you could like use him as like a flotation device. You couldn't actually fly, but let's see if I can make this work. If you went up quite high and then jumped off, you'd like float a little bit, which is pretty damn awesome. I'll keep him on my head for as long as we can. Over here we've got Lenny the lion, and this guy was tough. I feel like there were more lions in here, and I feel like he killed them, to be honest with you guys, which isn't the nicest thing in the world. I did make him his little medallion around his neck, though. That was not easy. That was one of the hardest craftables to make, if I remember correctly, within this little mod. And then over here, you can see Ellie, oh my God, I didn't even see the name. I just knew it was Ellie. Go back. I said Ellie before I saw it. Trust me. Ellie the elephant, as you guys remember in that chest, had a load of items to put on Ellie. We ended up going with like this sort of like carrying case instead. Can't quite remember why. I want to say it's because I could carry a lot more. But the other... Or maybe it didn't go on this type of elephant. That may have been it. I don't know. Poor Ellie the elephant just ended up being a carrying device, to be honest with you. And then, this was my favorite episode. And this is one of the best episodes of the series. So we had Sharpedo, the shark, and X-Jaws. I don't know why X-Jaws was in my shark tank. And these sharks were not easy. And honestly, filling up this tank took so long because of the physics and the way the water actually works in Minecraft. It took me so long to fill it up correctly. But we eventually did it and filled it with 2 sharks. And this episode, I'm sure, got like 1.5 million views. Honestly, it did amazingly. And I was so happy that it did well because it was a hard episode to record. One of my favorite parts of the zoo. The unfortunate and maybe the saddest part of this is that although the zoo is awesome, no one could come visit it because it was an offline world. So, unfortunately, I think Birdie the Bird stuck in my head. I don't actually know how to get him off. So, it just ended up being my zoo, which I had fun in and chilled out with the animals. But up here, and this was like something we did very close towards the end of the game, we ended up getting some Weaven dragons. And this is Big Mama the dragon. I swear we had a few. I don't know where they've all gone. This girl is chained up, but it became our go-to transport to get around the world. And honestly, it was quite impressive. Now, I want to give her a go and try and ride her. But I kind of can't remember if it was dangerous or if it worked. I can't quite remember. Oh, I can't. Weaven? Maybe I need a saddle for it. Where's the saddle? Guys, I can't remember how to mount her. I think you may have needed a Weaven saddle. I don't have one on me. And I don't want her to fly away, to be honest with you. Alright, let's tie her back up and keep her locked away here. Big Mama ain't gonna get me flying anywhere today, unfortunately. But it leaves us with a few more things. The zoo, as I said, is the most impressive bit. One is a teleport, and I really can't remember where it goes, so that's going to be fun for both you and I. I have an over in this direction, although you can't quite see it. I think the render distance is set a little bit low, but it's a giant castle. And I have to show you this, guys, and explain why there was a giant castle in my world. So I'm totally cheating right now. You may remember that I said in my first Alia's Adventure Worlds, I never enabled cheats. In this world, it was so good in between episodes to be able to fly around and get to places quickly, but obviously I never properly cheated. But this allows you just to fly from over here, which is where the zoo is, and I told you guys just over here, bam baby, there was a freaking castle. So I installed this mod. It was quite an intelligent mod, to be honest with you guys, that would build this pre-generated structure close to where you spawned. And it would actually have its own missions and objectives. And, oh my gosh, there's a grizzly bear in here. I don't think I ever managed to tame that guy. That's pretty badass, though. And inside is its own little world. And if I remember correctly, actually, let's just go and talk to this guy. You could actually get some very cool items from him as well. Yeah, you could buy diamond shovels, diamond swords, loads of stuff using gold coins. It was like an in-game currency. I'm sorry, bear. Please don't hurt me. And if you headed all the way upstairs, there was actually a king. Oh, God, this is our first wild mob of the adventure. Should we kill him? Should we kill him? See you later, nerd. There was actually... Oh, God, is this the currency you get? Oh, yeah, look, you can see me picking up some of the golden coins. If you headed all the way up here, there was a king somewhere in this castle. Let's try and hunt him down. It would give you basically like a mission. And it was a tough mission that I could actually never really activate nor start, unfortunately. And it was the origins of the name of the series, Alia's Quest, because the whole point was that I was going to undergo a big quest for this guy. So this is the king here, I believe. And if you talk to him, so you see this here, he says, there's a path to kingship. I actually was amazed I ever got it this high, to be honest with you. I never thought I got anywhere near close. You could hire people as well to come with you and like fight with you as like a companion. I guess I could have showed them the zoo. I never did. Basically, once the path to kingship was complete, this castle would actually get, believe it or not, attacked and I think meteorited, which sounds pretty extreme, I know. And once it got attacked, it was up to you to then go around the world finding the guys that did it, that were like evil demons, and killing them off. It never happened, basically, unfortunately. I really wish it did. And it was supposed to be the main part of the series, but we just ended up having so much fun with the animals that we never ended up doing it. Now, if we head back home, obviously I've mentioned this teleporter a few times now. I think I've just remembered where one of the teleporter goes, because I think I've just seen it, actually, inside the castle, which was the blue teleporter you guys may have noticed here. So I think this one... Let's give it a go. Oh, well, that was a complete lie. Let's go back again. I actually thought this was going to take me somewhere different, believe it or not. I did not think this was going to take me here. I thought I had a teleporter set up into a forest somewhere. But I think that's the only one that's set up here, believe it or not. So, we have got ourselves a little bit of an underground enchanting book table. And this is cool because this added in quite a few extra enchantments that weren't in. And you can see a lot of them there. Minecraft back in the day. Not in Minecraft now. But allowed me. What did I actually end up getting? I never actually really put any of them on. I think I put wisdom on this diamond sword. But apart from that, I never really took full advantage of some of the new enchantments that were available in the game. But I just mixed it up a little bit and gave me something else to be interested in when it came to enchantments. I swear there's another teleporter somewhere. And if this one doesn't link up with the one in the castle, I'm tempted to say that that means the one in the castle links up somewhere else. So we may have to check that out as well. I just want to go into the nether very quickly, because I think it was a little bit different. Yeah, oh my god, it was dark. Okay, we ain't exploring the nether, boys. Way too scary. With the shader I had on at the moment as well. I always had to turn shaders off actually when I went into a nether. Way too scary. Really, really scary. So, let's go back to that teleporter very quickly. It is nighttime right now, so we need to be careful of mobs and stuff. So, I think the reason I teleported me here was because I managed to find, it took a while, the teleporter to the end. Oh my god, the Ender Dragon. Oh, silverfish, get away from me. I hate you, silverfish. And this was setting us up for the final episode. I think, let me go back. I think you can actually code where it goes to, guys. Yes. Oh my god, I remember this. Okay, let's try all of them and just see where we end up. Okay, so number 4. I think this took me to one of the very first mining missions I did, which ended up being extremely scary. I think a werewolf killed me. I remember a few episodes in getting killed by a werewolf, and all I could think in my head was, why have I done this? Why have I added in such tough mods into this game? Oh my god, it's Enderman. I'm going to bed. We need to make it daytime, guys. Hold on. Ah, here we go. I knew one of these would teleport me somewhere. So let the terrain build in a little bit. So I remember this now. I think this is where I got the lion from. Was from the forest, because obviously a lot, just a bit like Pokemon 3D, I guess, a lot of the animals had specific spawn points. So I remember spending a lot of time in a forest, and this, I guess, is it. And I never finished it off. We're going to do a very cool, like, bridge, and honestly, from far away, it did look very cool. You can see just about here, and this was an easy access route to the forest. I think this is where I ended up getting the eggs for the tortoises, the turtles, the lions, and a lot of the animals we ended up adding into the zoo. So it served me very, very well indeed. How far down? I don't like that at all. I wondered how I got up here. I hate heights, guys. I'm not going to look at that for any longer than I need to. Which leaves us with 2 more teleports. I feel like one's going to go back to the castle. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I turned this into a little bit of a hub. Now, if I remember correctly, this again wasn't too far from home. But one of the big badass mobs that you came across quite a lot were like these goblins, which actually is a part of a totem pole that was near the home. I'll show you guys again just in case you missed it. So they'd spawn in areas like this and like a little bit, very much actually like Zelda. In fact, I think that's where it comes from and sort of is inspired from. Is the goblins and little camps you can find in Zelda as well. I think there's one over here. Geez, sprinting in this game feels so slow. But if you come over here in this direction, you see some ostriches over there as well. This would be the kind of like mob base that you'd find, and they would be tough. They'd be like, mama's in there, mama goblins that would hate you and hit you. But you could always find good items, hey, little cow, around here as well. I actually think the one mod that glitched out when I booted up this server was the goblins, thank goodness, which I can't complain about. And even now, I'm going to steal the gold just because they're not here. So raiding these kind of places was something we did quite often because it always gave us some good loot and was always a tough challenge as well. So guys, it leaves us with the final teleporter. I think this is just going to take us to the castle. Yes, it does. This is the blue teleporter I spotted on the way over. I actually booted up the world save and I was standing right in front of the king here. So I must have been trying to do something with him or trying to get it to work. I think I said I was going to continue Alia's quest if I could get the mod to work, and I freaking couldn't. You guys are so upset, unfortunately. But I think that is absolutely everything in the world. Maybe you can tell it wasn't quite as extensive as Alia's adventures. But you got to remember, I think the design of the house was pretty damn awesome. I'd give myself props for that. I feel like I'm quite good at designing houses in Minecraft. I did win the best house. in How to Minecraft, which is a lot of fun as well. I don't know if I can access that server. That'd be cool. Maybe I can see if I can access that one as well. Maybe hit up the guys as if a save of that world exists anywhere. But this is a totem pole. I picked up a yellow part, a green part, and a red part. I just missed the blue part, unfortunately, from all of the crazy goblins. But I think that is probably all I can show you guys for the world, all there is to show you guys for my second Minecraft adventure called Alia's Quest, which I honestly had a lot of fun filming, a lot of fun recording. It was just as much fun and a great continuation from the Alia adventure series that I recorded as well. And I know you guys, especially in the last video I did, you guys said you did want me to play some more Minecraft. I've been trying to work out in my head how to do it in a way that makes it new, fresh, fun for those of you guys that have seen these old series, but then also interested for all of you guys that haven't ever seen a full Minecraft Let's Play of me, but also interested in seeing something new as well. So if you have enjoyed a little throwback here to my second ever Minecraft world in the form of Alia's Quests, do give it a big fat thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite pet or zoo animal was in this series. I'm going with the sharks, I reckon. Sharknado and Extras were awesome. But I'm so glad I got this mod working. It literally took me quite a few hours this morning. Eventually got there and I was like, praise the Lord, I can film this video. Thank you. But thank you so much for watching, guys. As I said, really hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you've got any suggestions for any other Minecraft videos you would like to see from me. It's been a pleasure, a load of fun. I'll see you guys very soon with more videos. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.